With spring sports being in full swing, the boys' freshman lacrosse team has been at full force. The team is optimistic to be successful this season under Coach Bailey and will turn to its strengths, chemistry, and high expectations to do so.
The team, we're pretty good. I think we've had a pretty good season so far, and we can keep it up.
This year, our expectations are, for one, just to go positive, make sure we win more than we lose some. Second, it's just to make sure that we are preparing ourselves for next year physically, mentally, and all around.
So far, we've been doing pretty good. We're 11-3, and for next year, we expect the same thing, if not better.
For the offense, my expectations are simple. Just score goals as quick as possible and make sure that when we need to do our job, hold the ball, shoot the ball, recover the ball, keep out of the crease we can.
A good amount of points each game just to make sure that our defense doesn't have as much pressure.
I expect the offense to score well, especially if the defense and goalie are playing well.
Defense is simple. All we need to do is make sure that we press the ball out, make sure we don't give our goalie too many shots, make sure he can stay in crease confidently, and just make sure overall we perform our tasks.
Since this is my first year, just trying to learn the fundamentals of the game and trying to get it down pat. Other than that, I'm just trying to have a good time playing lacrosse.
The most I can so I can move on to the next season with the most knowledge possible.
What I'm trying to learn is I'm trying to learn how to not only be a better lacrosse player, but be a better person, how to accept responsibility, and how to, perform my job as best as possible. So when I go out into the world and have a job, maybe I could do a lot better than I would if I didn't choose the sport.
As the season has progressed, the freshman team has gotten a good assessment of their own strengths and of the positives of each of the aspects of their team.
Scores on the team are really not selfish. We get the ball to everybody, even though there are some kids who stand out. Everybody gets a lot of touches. There's always a lot of scores. There's not just one person. If we miss somebody, if somebody's sick, this team can still function.
I feel like we all work together as a team well, and the scorers do their job, so we get the wins.
I think we do a pretty good job taking over the game and making sure that the lead's out of reach and just winning the game.
The defenders on our team, they're really the backbone. They're the things that help us win games because you can put up all the shots in the world, but if you don't have a defense, you're not going to win.
They're pretty good. Brody did pretty good for the first half of the season, and so has Ben.
We have a very tight defensive squad. I am part of it. Ben Kurzer is one of them, and we get the job done.
The key to success for this team is chemistry between each of the players both on and off the field. The chemistry among the team has grown throughout the season, and the players have been able to channel that into victory.
One duo that I really like is Ryan Dianuzzo and Mike Zangoli. They're really good at moving the ball, getting the ball to everybody. They're really good at rotating the ball, and when they want to shoot, they can.
One is probably Mike Zangoli, and most likely maybe Augie Capria when we play together.
The best part of the team is just sitting in the locker room, having fun with everybody, and going out in the field and giving 100%. It's not really more like a team, it's more like a family. Because we all come out here, we all love each other, we have a lot of respect for each other, and this is a great team.
The best part of the team is probably when we win games, and when we come off of a big win like we did against Ramapo on last Friday.
Best part of the team is probably when we get a win and we're all just I don't really know how to explain it. It's just we all feel good in the locker room. We go home happy. It's the best.
To increase team chemistry, we talk a lot. We try to play a lot of music. We try to just, try not to be on our phones the whole time in the locker room. We really try to bond with each other.
I remember in the beginning of the year, we went out bowling one time. That was fun. Other than that, really, it's just being on the team together.
At the end of the day, this team really relies on cooperation with each other, making sure we can communicate. If the defense doesn't talk, we're not going to know when to slide. We're not going to know where the ball is. If the offense doesn't talk, we're not going to know how to shift, how to shoot, anything. So at the end of the day, communication is really important.
We just rely on our teamwork and cooperation, and especially when we band together towards the end of the game and just keep our momentum up.
With the developing core of this team, there's reason for the growing optimism surrounding the current spring season. Coach Bailey is steering the ship in the right direction, as evident by their winning record so far. The future is bright for Wayne Hill's boys lacrosse program with this group of freshman players.